All right, so as I'm having my little heart attack, heart's beating, I can't move. They telling me the ambulance is coming. The first people that arrive is the so-called police of this little county, the little town. The police come, and they are no help at all. I'm just going to cut it short. They're no help. They talk to me while my heart is beating. I'm in paralysis mode. They ask me all these stupid questions that don't make any sense at all. They were asking me things that don't make any sense, like where do you live, where you from. You know, I'm thinking they got something for me, like some air. They got, 'cause anytime like something like that's going on, at least they would have like some form of equipment to help that person out while they're let me tell you this. I sound really elementary with my terminology when it comes to medical issues. The reason why that is because, believe it or not, ironically, I can't study biology because it triggers paralysis, believe it or not, and seizures. Biology and pictures of like this, like about medical issues, it triggers seizures. I can't even talk about it. I don't want to talk about it right now. But the cops are no help. I'm a little, to be honest, I do give them a little bit of attitude, and that's because I feel like I'm dying. I need your help. I mean, I pay for your salary. At least you could do is act like you sort of care. But I do give them a little attitude. And yeah, I am like very angry because like I'm like, what are you guys here for? But eventually the ambulance come, and once again, they are no help at all. I'm in paralysis mode. I can't really sit down. They don't have. I thought at least they would have like an EpiPen or just something to stop my paralysis, to help my heart from beating. My heart was beating. I found out eventually it was going at like 165 beats per minute, and I thought I was going to die. I really did. So I go off on everybody, like the cops, the paramedics. I just tell them, y'all. I say a lot of unbecoming things, and that will explain eventually some things later. But I have it's very painful when you're in paralysis mode, and I haven't had an attack like this in 12 years. But it's really painful when you're in paralysis mode, when you have to sit down. It hurts. Um, they were just no help at all. I'll just say that they were no help. I thought I was going to die in the ambulance. They eventually took me. It was cold outside. I only had with my towel on, so I can't put clothes on. Having a seizure slash, when you have paralysis, you can't put your clothes on. So basically, I'm just like, I'm going to die in this ambulance. But it's just like, I'm telling myself, I'm going to make it. I'm just not going to blink. Because I tell myself, every time I feel like I'm blinking, every time that I blink, that's going to cost me my life. So I don't blink. And what sucked was, and this is why when I get that bill, I want to either tell my mother to throw it down the toilet or just rip it up, because I'm not paying the hospital anything, and I'm not paying the ambulance anything. But this is what they do. When I'm in the ambulance, like I said, he's no help at all. He literally is asking me questions while my heart is beating, and he tells me that like he's asking me to sign something. He's like, I'm not moving this until you do this and that. And it was a time when I was about to hit him. Like I was really about to punch him. I grabbed like his little clipboard he had, and I literally was about to put my hands on him because I'm like, I'm dying right now, and I was about to punch him in his face. And I didn't care if I was going to catch a charge either. But I told myself that if I just stay strong, if I don't blink, and I just keep breathing slowly, I'm gonna make it to the hospital. Like when I get to the hospital, I feel like my heart rate is gonna go down. But the guy, I forget, I don't even know none of these people's names, but they were no help at all. Police were no help, and that's what I expect. But the paramedics definitely were no help. What I'm going to do though, in the future, is I'm not going to take any kind of pills ever again. I'm never going to take anything drug related. But I want to make sure I don't have any kind of reaction once ever again, with like allergic reaction, a seizure. I'm gonna try my best to just limit, like try to eat a little more in moderation. because I haven't had like a sleep paralysis attack in a long time. But I'm just wondering, since I've been in that, well, I don't want to tell the whole story, but I don't want to ruin the story, but I want to do my best not to see these people, like the paramedics or the police again. I don't want to really encounter them. But they were no help. And this is why, like I said, I'm not giving them anything for the ride. They literally wanted me to die in their care. They were no help at all. In the hospital, I'm gonna get to in a second. But yeah, they suck.